And happy Wednesday to everybody out there.
Bussin' respectfully.
Since the last time I saw you, it's been an awesome 24 hours. Hopefully it has for you as well. We have Octogirl, KJ, Soccer Hallways, C-Boy, Millennium, RC, Duck, and many others tuning in from all across the internet. Thank you so much. And thank you for the congratulations on 20K. We're actually not celebrating 20,000 tonight. We're celebrating 33,000 tonight, which is where Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls is at right now, everybody. Wowee! Wowee, dude. So, here's what happened. Here's what happened from the last time I saw you yesterday. We had one spot for the ultimate troll in Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls for the back cover of the book. We had one spot, and one spot only, where you get everything, including the only spot on the front or back cover that we have ever offered. One spot only. And that spot has officially been taken, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls. It's officially gone. The ultimate troll has been decided. It has been locked in. They have been deemed, and they shall remain in anonymity unless they want to come forward. But it has been decided. There can only be one ultimate troll, and it has been solidified in stone. Unless the Kickstarter doesn't get fully funded, which we are still marching toward that completed funding goal. So tell your friends, tell anybody who might be interested in getting a copy of Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. We have 10 days left, and I forgot to add a timer up to the top of the thing here. I will do after this one here. I just had a lot of stuff going on today. So there's all that. Also today, we had another update that went out regarding the Oinko collectible card and voting for what should come next. So regardless of what level you supported at, or if you just have a Kickstarter and want to get involved, Mr. Hinkle has put together all the different illustrations for the Oinko in adventure mode. The winning vote will be put onto the collectible card and be official artwork for Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. All you got to do is go to that post right there, log into your Kickstarter account for free, and post a letter. And the one with the most votes is what's going to get made into an adventure mode card. Very excited about that. All you got to do is post a letter, A through E. So you can choose which one you want. We'll take that into consideration, and Kevin will be making the final artwork for that to debut next week, which is super cool. Buy the book so Kevin can get a new hard drive. Buy the book so we can do all the things. Minifig 801, hello. Also, it is officially back on the table, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls. I have got my very own pre-order for the Nintendo Switch 2 that I'll be picking up the night it comes out. And I was like, well, I have this one for Target that was scheduled to be delivered, and I haven't canceled it yet. So instead of it just being for the first 48 hours or 24 hours for the Kickstarter to be fully funded, we officially have it that you can go ahead and win yourself a copy of the Nintendo Switch 2 game console if/when the Kickstarter project is fully funded in general. So whether you're, if you're a backer on the project, you will automatically be entered to win the full terms and conditions of the Nintendo Switch 2 console giveaway are on that page right there. But if you've already backed the project and you are already good to go, you don't need to change anything. You just got to tune in, and we're going to pull a winner and contact them, get that all locked in. So right now we currently have 180 plus 180 plus entrants into that giveaway if the Kickstarter is fully funded by May 17th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So it's one backer, one submission, no duplicate accounts, no spam accounts. Don't make 1,000 accounts to try to get more entries. That's not how that works. So this is one entry per backer per household. Terms and conditions are on that website there. So not only that, we have the Nintendo Switch. There's the Oinko. And just to give a little bit of a heads up for next week, we have ZNB Live Unfiltered happening on Thursday. We have a live stream happening on Friday. And then Saturday is the finale where I'll be building the Lego Mario Kart alongside a whole bunch of really awesome, amazing people. The day that it comes out, I'm super, super amped about it. So can't wait to get my hands on that and build it alongside everybody there. But actually, those are going to be the live streams I'm doing. So we have tonight, tomorrow, then it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I will not be live streaming Monday or Wednesday because I'm actually going on a secret mission, everybody. So although you will still see me posting stuff and being around, I will not be live streaming. I will not be live streaming. So that is going to be a whole thing going into next week, Sunday through Thursday afternoon. I'm pretty much cooked, which is awesome. But yeah. All right, so there's all that. A little bit of a heads up there. So yeah, let me know how you guys have been, how things are going. I'm excited to dive back into Tears of the Kingdom if the loading times will comply. Here's hoping. Great time to leave, Brian. Listen, I know. If it wasn't for a really good reason, then I wouldn't have. But yeah, it's for a very, yeah. But I'm absolutely going to be here for when Z&B returns Friday and Saturday. So it's going to be a whole big thing. Haven't been feeling well. Well, make sure you get some rest. Rest and recover and all that as much as you possibly can there. Definitely a whole thing you got to do. You know, you got to take care of yourself. That's how that works. The book. I know the book. Well, this indirectly could help with the book. On top of all the other things, man. It's realistically, other than obviously being live, the stuff that I was already planning on doing anyways is going to go out while I'm gone. So we also, I mean, Kevin is going to be around, and we already kind of figure out how we're going to, you know, do everything and get things posted and set up. So that's called the power of teamwork, baby. So that's just another part of it there. But yeah. Just complete 100% playthrough. There you go. Very nice. Awesome. Wait, what's going on? So I'm not going to be here from Sunday until Wednesday. Basically, Thursday afternoon I get back. So there will be live shows on Thursday with ZNB Live Unfiltered. Then we have Friday and Saturday to close out the Kickstarter project. So it's tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It'll keep them from refreshing the project page endlessly. Yes, it will. And, you know, all the emails and stuff will still go out, social media posts, all that. So, yeah. It's going to hopefully feel like I'm not gone in that sense as we get that started there. But, yeah. And I'm not really refreshing, like, all the time. I'm refreshing, like, once every 20 minutes, you know. But we still have a long way to go. Right now we are officially 73% funded. 73%. So if you have not already, meow meow. I like that t-shirt, Boston. Love that group. There you go. Oh, well, the band Boston, yeah. That's that. It's the Marathon Day jersey and hat combo. So I wore this last week there, so yeah. I'm like, I wanted to wear something at least semi-relaxing. So yeah. All right. So I am pretty much ready to go. I don't have anything else announcement-wise because we had the Oinko update. Tomorrow also, tomorrow is going to be a big post going out regarding the Brick Build Cuddles the Penguin, which I haven't talked about a ton because we're actually going to coordinate and do that tomorrow with the good people over at Bricker Builds. So more information about that is going to be, actually, there's a little bit of a preview I can show you guys here. I put a post up about it a minute ago. So there's some details right there for everybody. If you're curious about that, like just some more details on what the actual model looks like and how it's going to be fleshed out. You know, it's a Bricker Builds quality model, and it's being brought to life with the help of Tyler Da Silva there. So, you know, there's a lot to look at in terms of the internals and how it's built and all that. That post isn't entirely done yet. I got to wait on some more pictures, but it is coming together very, very, very nicely. So check out the blog post there for all the info pertaining to Cuddles, what you get, not that you didn't already know, but this is ideally and hopefully for the people who are Bricker Builds people that may be interested in supporting the Kickstarter and getting their copy of the book through that way. So yeah, that's one of the things to do that we had on the docket there. All right. So I'm going to boot this game up. We're ready to go. It should be ready to go. Okay. Yeah, I think we're actually ready to go. There's really nothing else otherwise to jump into. I actually have a pretty decent save file in this game, so I shouldn't be entirely lost, but the loading times will definitely get the better of me. So I'm going to start, actually, with some of the enemies in the Deep Dark, which I forget what that's actually called, but basically the Deep Dark. Call it that for now. I haven't played this game in 2 years, so it has been a minute, but I have basically everything done. The depths. The deep, dark depths. Dude, this does look really bad. Like the game in general. What percentage is the save? 49.23. 49.23. It is nowhere near what I'm sure some of you have. I am not Mr. 100% in any regard. I've said that a bajillion times. That is not the forte at all. So the way it'll work here, for anybody who is a new backer tonight, you'll get to choose how I go and defeat one of these enemies down in the depths, whether that is with bows, with weapons themselves, with just the abilities, which the abilities actually help me out way better here than most other ways, which is awesome. I need to relearn the controls. Gonna be building robots in game today. Nice. Enjoy your lurk, Herobrine. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I... That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I want. How do I... Man, if there's ever a point where I feel so old... Not recall. Auto build. There we go. Ha! That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this guy. The best vehicle anybody could ever ask for ever. In the game ever. The hover bike. Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Is this Pokemon? This is not Pokemon. This is definitely not Pokemon. I think I've done every single shrine. Oh, it's just freezing right here. You see this? Dude, do you see this? It's literally just frozen. The UI is still going. Whoa, that was weird. That was so weird. I have never seen that before. Whoa. That is why we need the Switch 2 at this point, dude. Wow. That's super bad. All right. Well, clearly some of these pins we don't need anymore. Dang. All right. So that's the Coliseum, the floating Coliseum. Is that where the people want me to go? Should I go there? I don't know if I've done this yet, actually. Should I go right to the floating Lynel Coliseum? Or if I were a smart businessman, I would say when we get a new backer, I'll go there. when we get a new backer of any level that is not any level. Yeah. Millennium's like, no, you gotta wait for a backer. Or anything else. All right. I want to actually go against... I'm going to look at the map for a second here. I want to look and... I want to re-challenge some of the bosses. So, the depths. Or the depths. Map. Just so I can have it. Yeah, the interactive map. Give that to me. Look at that. Let's go. No, don't go there. Millennium's like, do not go there, dude. Don't do it. That's a bad idea. Dungeon boss? Is that what these are called? I mean, technically, yes. These are technically dungeon bosses. Yeah, that's what they are. It's so wild. This game is huge. This is an insane game. All right, I know where Colgera is. Colgera is over here. All right, let's see how long this takes. When I tried booting this up, it took forever. It took forever. Wait for 2 donated books. Well, I'll look and see the number when it potentially increases during the duration of the live stream here today. Jewel is here. Welcome. It might have just been because I was loading in for the first time. It was trying to take a little bit of time here. Load up and whatever. Polymaker, I should not be on your email list. I should not be on your email list. I should get off of this email list so I am not tempted by anything you do. Hopefully you're doing well tonight, Jewel. And thank you, Slappy, for welcoming in Jewel. Loading soon would not be an issue. I know. Well, ideally not. I mean, it was oh, this is going to be really bad. We're going to be frozen here for a minute. And there's that. Which Minecraft series are you referring to, Jewel? If it's anything from 2017 and before, it doesn't exist. So I'm going to have to actually fly and avoid these loading times. Because it's a day one Switch. Not an OLED. So it's just, yeah. Yeah, this is bad. And awkward. Awkwardly, it's just waiting. I'm just waiting. No, I replaced the fan. I replaced the fan 3 years ago. So it should be fine. Every other game loads fine. It's just this. See, I don't know how to... Yeah, anyways. Tears of the Kingdom is huge. I know. I know. So I'm obviously super grateful for everybody that's watched over the years. However, it's not like I'm stopping. I'm still here. Still doing the thing. If I told you guys what I'm doing If I told you guys what I'm doing next week, you'd probably freak out. Or most of you would probably freak out. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Welcome, Lila. Deanna. Okay, clearly I can't dive through the spiky portion. Oh, I can, actually. Oh, never mind. Whoa, no. Come on. Yeah. I heard there's a super troll. There is a super troll. The ultimate troll. No! Can I use... The new bit thing is weird. You mean the combos? Did you try the combos? This menu is awful, by the way. The combos. I thought I opted in for the beta. I don't think I actually got in, though. I like it, though. There's, like, dancing dinosaurs and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Yes, that does work. Okay, cool. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, does it actually show the combo thing? You're doing them right now? Oh, I don't see anything. I don't see anything, so if you guys are doing stuff, I have no clue. Thank you for comboing me. Okay. 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 There we go. You're amusing yourself, carry on. If y'all are doing bits and stuff, I have no clue, but I appreciate it. No! No! Let me know how the audio levels are, if they gotta be higher or lower. Yeah! I mean, what else would I do? You could behave for at least one live stream. I don't think that's within your parameters, though. Bree, welcome. Oh, snap. A significantly more difficult version? Ryan, you can tell people. Deanna here in the live stream chat is officially our ultimate troll in Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. She is officially the most ultimate, biggest troll that has ever existed in the Pro Gamer's Guide multiverse. One of one, not to be repeated. She will be the ultimate troll unless... Or, oh, well, we have to hit the funding goal first. So, exclamation troll. Not exclamation spike, exclamation troll. Thank you again, Deanna, for supporting at that level. You know it is greatly appreciated. She is eating the barcode in the book, yes. Yes. She is gonna eat that barcode like it's a chocolate chip pancake. We still have one cameo spot left and multiple troll spots left. But otherwise, the cameos are getting thin. Whoa! Go! Go! This is pretty epic, though. As for the, you know, the menu problems that they have, this is pretty sweet. And how many cuddles? We are up to a half dozen. And the promo for the Bricker Builds people goes out tomorrow. So hoping that some of those folks will hop on. We shall see. We have 10 days remaining on Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. Also tomorrow, I was supposed to go into Boston for PAX East. I'm actually going to go on Friday. But tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be on the local Brick Shop's live stream. He's doing a front page celebration. And he has invited me to pop on for a couple hours. Say hello. Maybe play some Mario Kart. Shill the book. As he said, noon Eastern. He's like, you can promote whatever you want. I'm assuming it's the book. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's your front page spot, but all right. Okay. I appreciate it, man. Hey, man. We'll take all the help we can get. Ah, come on! Come on! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, PAX is still a thing, I know, right? Yeah. Wow, Kevin, thanks for spoiling that Kickstarter's going to highlight us in their newsletter. Kickstarter is scheduled to highlight us in their newsletter on the 15th. So on Friday the 15th. That is the current goal. These people are not that audience. I know, but it's still like fun. Huge charge. Oh, that's why I haven't done these before, because I don't really need these anymore. That is amazing. I hope so, but like a newsletter I don't know. So what we would have to do is we would have to like see with other Kickstarters that maybe have come out, we can be like, oh, what's the general is there a notable uptick of people that have been in like the newsletter before, you know? I don't know. I have no idea. Lurking, my guy, more and more, welcome. Amor, whose live show I will be on Saturday. He just doesn't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, my guy. All the things going on, man. All the things. Amor is celebrating his affiliate anniversary, which would be very cool. There's 2 Colgera areas? Why? That's kind of weird. Why do they have 2 areas for that? That's interesting. Sure, we'll go over here. And we're going to fly instead of load because it's going to take forever. Whenever we receive a new backer, I will go to the Lynel. The Lynel, what is happening here? Oh, I didn't equip a thing to the front of my thing. Oh. Pause. Pause. I remember this one. Amor will also be announcing his retirement. You're not announcing your retirement because I need you for stand-up builders. So yeah, the next backer on this, we will nope. We will do the Coliseum challenge in the depths. In the depths. Be well done, welcome. Man, this menu really does stink. This is not great. This is not awesome. What am I even looking for? I'm looking for the bright fruit. Gotta get you that check mark before stand up to cancer. It would have to... it'll be very tough. And by very tough, I mean it has to... We gotta be... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. I don't know why that switched to that screen. We have to be very... Very, very... I don't know what that means, but it means... We gotta be very... Anyways. Any good UI in the chat? You wish. Skywalker, welcome. Skywalker, who is also helping with the stand-up builder stuff. My guy.
Oh man, Lila Roselive gifted amount subscriptions to the Brick City. Wow, Zoe, thanks for your generosity.
Thank you for gifting a sub to A Skywalker Lindsay. Greatly appreciated. Nope, that was Lila. Never mind. That was Lila. Lindsay would never do such a nice thing for Skywalker. She would never do that. She's actually said a couple times before. Like, of all the people that Brian associates with, Skywalker is the most problematic, which is kind of interesting. It was an interesting comment.
That Skywalker guy always talking about something that people are really listening about. It's so annoying.
All right, if you say so. If you say so. So what's the challenge you're working on now? Jace, welcome. I am on my way to defeat one of these bosses in the depths. And I said for the next backer that we get, I will do the Lynel challenge. So we're just killing time. Or I'll continue to progress and do whatever. But welcome, Jace. Jace, who is affiliated / works for those Bricker Builds people. We're helping bring that Cuddles to Penguin model to life, which will be awesome to showcase in full tomorrow across all the socials and all the places. So it's actually what I'm going to be working on after this. I got to do a bunch of editing, which is always fun. So welcome, Jace. Hopefully you're having a good night and hanging out. We're not going after the blue-white frocks. We're not doing that. We love editing. And then I'm also going to get your feedback on the thing you asked me to. Is that giant thing after me? No. You sit there and ferment. Currently video editing, I understand. Ooh, good. I saw you, and then I got face-to-face with the muck. Got me all mucked up, Kirk. There goes my whip. Welcome, man. FYI, Brian, I figured out why your old rig was starting to overheat. Why was that?
Because your computer was a piece of garbage, Brian.
All right. So now I'm riding a bike. And you might say, Brian, isn't there fast traveling in this game? You'd be correct. Unfortunately, it takes longer to load the game when teleporting than it does to ride the bike, and riding the bike is more ambient. So we're just going to ride the bike up to the side. After you clean the CPU, you didn't mount the cooler back on properly. So after I cleaned the CPU, I got a new CPU, and then Charles installed it onto the thing. So you can blame Charles, not me. I don't do the tech stuff. I do, listen, my greatest skill is me being myself. All right? If it doesn't involve my shining personality, then I have no idea what's going on. And yelling, yes. So what is the challenge for the next backing? I'll show you. Fine, I'll show you. We're going to teleport. Hold on. It's going to take a second. Is this one? No. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. So essentially there is a section of the game where you have to face off against 3 Lynels, which are the most intimidating bosses / enemies in the game. And I faced off against 3 of them yesterday, and it took me 2.5 hours. So this one could take me shorter because I have better gear. It could take me the same amount of time because I haven't played this game in 2 years. Oh, it actually did go pretty quick. Cool. So, you know. And then after this, I get that chest right there, which has some sort of gear in it, and I forget. But I'm basically saying, for whoever the next backer is, What will it take to drop your best piece of gear? I mean, if somebody backs, then I'll drop the gear. I'll drop the best stuff. What do I got for the best stuff? I got this does 75 damage. I'll drop 3 pieces of gear, depending on, you know, who the next backer is or whatever the amount is, or I don't know. I'm already down a bunch of hearts. I can drop. I won't use the Hylian shield. I don't use it anyways because I don't want to break it. But I'll drop some shields. I'll drop like a lot of my best stuff. I'll drop 3. Only new backers, right? Yes. Unless you add on like a bunch of donated books. You've already done enough, Deanna, all right? Don't let her cook. Don't let her cook. So this is where I actually died last time. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh. Bro is cooking. Don't let him cook. I need to find... What is the one... What's the dazzly fruit that I can put on the front? It's like a bulb. Get some Majora's Mask in that chest. Hey, thanks for spoiling it, Lindsay! Which one do I put on the front of the chest? Or front of the rig? More like a slow simmer. Let me make that third alternate thing.
The game is far too old for the spoilers, Ryan.
That's what you sound like. It's called a bright... I know, but I don't have one. A bright bloom? I don't have one. It would clearly pop out as like a... As like a thing. I don't have it. All right. Well, while Jace does whatever he's going to do, I'm going to go get these things. Spoilers! Retro, welcome. Yeah, there we go. Any pose in the chat? Any pose? Probably not. You didn't have a Kickstarter account? How could you not? Listen, this is the 3rd book. How do you not have an account? What a fake fan Jace is. Dude, Jace will be like, Brian, I just want to remind you that you're beautiful. And I'm like, Jace, I don't need you telling me that. Not only are you not the target demographic, you're also married to a woman, so stop. What are you talking about? But he'll do it, and I'm like, what? I need actually anybody besides you to tell me that. For real. And he isn't even making Kickstarter. What? It's just. You know what I mean? This guy. Brian, you're beautiful. You're also not the target demographic, Harley.
Brian, I just want you to say you're beautiful. You can come take a ride in my... You can take a ride in my truck anytime you want to.
Brian. Good job.
Do we know the symbolism of these shadowy guys, by the way? What's their deal? How are you doing? How are you doing? Brian, just know you're a great person, and I think you're awesome. What a wonderful... Holy... So, with up to 187 backers, Jace has officially taken the last
Brian.
hero cameo spot
daddy.
in Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. They're all gone. They're all gone, everybody.
Pro
Can
Gamer's
we
Guide
get-
to Defeating Trolls is a children's book adventure about conquering tough situations and merciless meanies in a video game world.
Can we get some
Everybody has
wheeze in
dealt
the
with
chat?
bullies at some point
Can we
in
get
their
some
lives.
ease in the
Whether
chat?
It's at work, school, behind a controller, or in a shadowy digital realm, there's always somebody that's trying to tear you down. I know it was a big struggle for me growing up and dealing with these tough situations, and I know it's a problem for children today, especially with everything online. From spotting toxic behavior to curing them with kindness, we're tackling the pro gamer tips of dealing with bullies.
need
in a
more
way that's fun and
wheeze.
approachable for all ages. We've returned to Kickstarter to bring our next Pro Gamer's Guide adventure to life. Snag exclusive project rewards, or even make a cameo as a hero or a troll in the book. We hope you'll join our next great adventure and defend Brick City against the forces of negativity once and for all. Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls is available to support on Kickstarter right now.
Jace and everybody at Bricker Builds, thank you very much. Over the years, you guys have been way too nice to me. I don't deserve a fraction of the niceness and generosity. Not even a fraction. Not even a fraction. But thank you. And I will continue to do whatever you need me to do. So, all right, so I'm going to drop 3 pieces of gear from every sector. Drop, 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 right? Drop, drop, drop. I think that's fair. Let Jace pick my armor. You got it. All right, so let me see, what outfit do I think Jace would like to see on my character here. We have the tiara. We have the electric boogaloo pants. Do you have the girl armor? It's not in this one game. It's not in this game. But I do have this. Oh, yup. There it, yup. That's looking a little... Yeah, we're looking a little... All right, so there's all my best stuff. I'm dressed to impress, and I'm ready to die. How'd I get that lobster shirt? I haven't played this game in 3 years. I have no clue. Brickin' together. Welcome. Andrew, who will be joining us on Saturday, May 17th as I build the Mario Kart alongside him, Kelly, and many others. It's not far? Okay. So Bricker Builds / Jace has officially taken the last hero cameo spot in the book. Not only did I drop 3 of the best gear for the shield, the weapon, the bow, but I'm also in this outfit. All right. We are at $33,952 for Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. We are closing in on $34,000. Let the lineling begin. Uh-oh. Oh, there's 5 of them. Are there now? Are you sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? I think I'm doing okay. Look at that, see? Come on. Do something, you Goomba computers, go! Go! Let me know how the audio levels are. Nice. Yeah! Nice! Go! Attack! You made that look easy? There's 5 of them, apparently. Okay. Okay. I also have an entire posse next to me that doesn't actually do anything. What? No! No! That doesn't do anything! That doesn't do anything! Get off! Get off! Get off! I don't know how to get off this thing! Go! Come on. You're going in circles. Nope! All right. Okay. See, you think I make it look easy, and then I go ahead and do that. So, you know, it's not all, it's fun and said to be. Oh, that was the Master Sword? I think that was a Master Sword. Hey, we have the Master Sword. Hey, Jace, when, just for the sake of asking, okay. On behalf of Millennium Akuma here, when are we getting that Hylian shield, my guy? I haven't seen anything about no Hylian shield, my dude. Millennium, this is your chance to ask Bricker Builds when they're gonna do the thing. You gotta ask him. He's the guy's right here. You said you wanted the shield, didn't you? I mean, I'm assuming you did. Because you have the sword. Why wouldn't you get the shield? Need my shield, see? Okay. Dude, the hardest part is that these guys are in the way. Come on. Wow, it didn't even stay for the full time on. Yep. It's part of the challenge, Lindsay. And they ultimately help, like, not that much, but they help at least a little bit. Ooh, yes! Yes! Oh, I forgot I can fuse things, which is what makes everything more powerful. Yes. How do I fuse stuff? How do I fuse the items? Oh, he just got stuck on the chest. He got stuck on the chest. Nice. Oh, I'm using a bow. After watching this, I understand why Brian can categorize himself as a pro gamer. I mean, I didn't write this book for nothing, you know what I mean? This Lynel is stuck on you. Yes! I'm like a semi-professional gamer. Just enough to write the book, but not enough to get published by a big publishing house quite yet. No! And we're gonna do this instead. Yes. Pro Gamer's Guide to Humility. That's book number 4 once we get book number 3 funded. One thing at a time, you know what I mean? Nope. So this is number 3, right? This is easy. No! Yes, okay, cool. Do I have any gloom healing things? What is a gloom heal? This Gloom heals. Yes. Pro Gamer's Guide to Kickstarter as well. I don't know if I'm quite qualified for that one yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Welcome, RC. How you doing today, RC? Oh, Jace, thank you again for the pledge on the Kickstarter. That was very kind of you. And the entire team over at Bricker Builds. If you have not ever built a Bricker Builds model, you can actually get a Cuddles the Penguin courtesy of them, which is one of the tiers that we have on the Kickstarter right now. You can build your very own, or many of the amazing other things that I've built, including the Italian dinosaur, the ghost hunter, the plumber, the blue shell, all the other things that I built. So many things over the years. And it's all super high quality stuff designed by super high quality people. How many Lynels are you fighting? This is the 4th. All right, I think this is the 4th. So if you're looking for a unique building experience, Bricker would be it, for sure. I thought that would work. Never mind. I thought that would work as well. Never mind. I thought that would work. I thought that would work. All right, attack is up. Yes, RC, I know you've been here before the stream. I'm just trying to make light conversation. I've also watched you earlier today. I know how you are. I'm just making conversation.
Brian's blind. He doesn't see anything. He doesn't see anything.
Okay. Okay, that did nothing. Nope. I'm losing momentum. Come on. Yes. This is literally doing nothing. This is doing nothing. Yes. Oh, I can use their abilities, right? Or they just kind of go on autopilot. I forget, actually. There's 3, I think. Any sneak peek of the stories that are going to be in your next book? As of right now, the sneak peek we currently have is for the holy Shubi. What on earth is this? The big, thick Lynel with the thing? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Whoa! Whoa! Alrighty! Alrighty!
Whoa! He's got a hoogie doogie doogie.
He's got a hoogie doogie. Yes! Whoa! That's doing nothing! That didn't work. That didn't work. Dude!
You have to bring the armor first.
Oh! Wow! Wow! Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I should not use any of those bombs before that moment there. And I should save all of them and then use all of them on that guy and probably the guy after that specifically there. I forgot that there's armor and multiple health levels to certain enemies, which is awesome. And the support today has already been insane, so thank you. And we are closing in on $34,000 on the Kickstarter. So we are marching forth. We are marching forth, and it's ever so slightly closer to paying every single step of the way. The loading times are going to be hopefully not horrific. They are not good. Good. I thought it starts you at the very end again. Whoa. Well, shoot. Well, we're gonna change the bow. I mean, I knew I had to redo the boss. I thought I had to redo all of them and not get smacked by a mace. No! Who got the ultimate troll? Lila did. Okay. Is there any way that I can circumvent this without having any other items that are inherently going to help the situation? Ergo, are there any explosives? Are there anything that I have? Or are we just kind of... We're just kind of meowed it out. I think we're just kind of meowed it out here. We're just kind of... Okay, so there's no bombs. Cannot auto-build. Yep. Try using an oboe against him in his ability. A what? That's not an oboe. That's certainly not an oboe. That's not an oboe. I don't know what that is. An oboe? Isn't that an instrument? Do you want me to sing a song against the Millennium? Is that what the call is here? Everybody who's watching over on the Crimson Theater, thank you all so much for your support. And everywhere across the Yunobo. Oh, that guy. I forgot he was a person. Or a Goron. Oboe is a double reed instrument. See, oh, I forgot Millennium's dyslexic. Bro was actually talking about an oboe. Oh. What is bro talking about? What does he mean? Any oboes in the chat? Any death in the chat? Welcome, Zach. Working for the man every night and day. The wheels that keep on turning. Wide and keep on burning. Rolling. Where is oboe? How do I activate oboe? He's the one thing I don't have activated, Mr. Oboe. No! Don't smack me in the face. No, don't you dare! Oboe! Oboe the Bobo! No! Come on! Where is he going? Where are you going? Go over here! Where are you? All right, well, that kind of helps. That does it. I'm a slack man now. Skitty-bum-ba-dumbo. Lynel said you're a reminder of Jack Black. I'm just far less successful. La 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 lava! Chicken! Ooh! Maybe that's why I'm single. Because I just randomly screamed lava chicken in my apartment alone on a Wednesday night. Lunching an oboe at a rocked up golem, at a rocked up Lynel. Where? Get over here! No! I mean, it's working. Cody said that was pretty good. La 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 lava! Chicken! Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as heck. Ooh, mamacita, yeah, ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack! Please stop. Who's gonna tell him he's offbeat? I'm not here to impress you, Bewilderdon. I'm here to die. Twice. Also, I don't have an earpiece to hear exactly the tempo along with the thing. Forgive me that I don't have the audio setup of Zach M. Rutledge and his corporate sponsorship.
Excuse me, Brian. Excuse me, you were offbeat. You were off. You.
If you're gonna stink Steve's lava chicken, you better do it right, Brian. You better do it right. I don't know why you even try if you're not gonna do. Oboe. You see what I deal with, Jace? You think it's all you think it's all fun and games? You think it's all fun and games? At least when somebody buys something off the Bricker Builds website, they don't yell at you. My people yell at me. Welcome to Bob Daycare, dude. It's all the benefits of fatherhood. It's all the bad parts of fatherhood without any of the benefits. You think it's all fun and games while Brian's playing a video game. This is hard work. Dying is hard work. Anybody need their diaper changed? Anybody need a diaper change? Cody does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Oh, man. Purple Ninja, hello.
Welcome to Bob Daycare. How many books you buying?
As Lindsay lights up another cigarette.
What do you want?
No, I'm gonna die so much. like, do wait, Lindsay would totally light up a cigarette at Bob Daycare.
What are these kids doing?
You know, it's really bad for you, Lindsay.
I don't know. What can we help you with? What can we help you with?
I picture Roz. I picture Roz from Monsters Inc. and the secretary from Ghostbusters wrapped in one. That's Lindsay. Like, absolutely not having any of it. You know, Lindsay, if you were nicer, I think people would appreciate it. Well, luckily, I don't care about their...
I don't care about their opinion.
All right, well... All right!
We got one!
That's Lindsay every time there's a new backer on the book. That should be the alert. If Kickstarter could enable alerts, that's absolutely what it'd be.
We got one!
My whole family's roasting me with you. What can I say except the secretary's name is Janine? Any Janines in chat? Oh! Oh, man. Janine. Holy shoogie doogie.
Janine Melnitz.
That's such a secretary name. There's so many. Dude, what is happening? Okay. Secretary name as an insult would make me cry. Snushy, welcome. It is just the digital embodiment of one of the moderators here. It is not meant to be an insult. It's meant to be a how do you say it? A reflection of self. Good thing I don't take it so the way, for those who don't know, the way I operate as a human being. The way I operate as a human being. If I'm very polite and professional to you, that means you're not on the good list. If you are, if I do that, then you're good. Oh, fishing isn't active. Hold on.
Light of the blessing. The blessing.
Cool, it's gonna leave. I appreciate everybody who tunes in, listens and watches, of course. Oh, it is running. No, it's not. It didn't catch, I guess. But yeah, it's being wonky for a second. I guess I'm not on the good list. No, listen. You're fine. You're good. You want to know who's not on the good list? Zach M. Rutledge. Somebody that I am entirely indifferent to, that guy. Wow. All right, so I'm only going to focus on Oboe. Do you like me, Mr. O'Brien? Sure. Okay, Oboe, that doesn't help. Brian perpetually bullies me, so I don't know what list that puts me on. You're on the good list. You're on the good list. Firefin, welcome. Lucid, welcome. I feel like Nintendo takes every chance to put Link in outfits that would never be convenient to wear. Well, this was because Jace here supported the Kickstarter and opted for these clothes for me to be in. So this was not necessarily my choice, but this is what happened. Here's a big D, by the way. Okay, Obo. All right, I kind of have a rhythm here, a little bit. I just got to play it really safe. Don't need to run here, you're good. What? Did I trip on a rock? What happened? I was going to the right. Yeah, game design is really good. I don't love the UI for any of the arrows and stuff. Not a fan of that. Not a big fan of that. How did that miss? Okay. I can remain composed, I promise. Okay, maybe I can't actually. Never mind. Come on, Obo. Why aren't I eating? I don't have any gloom, anti-gloom things left. Have a good rest of your night, Octo Girl. Thank you for being here. Oh, he literally just, like, got the thing taken care of. Nice. All right, so now it's just kind of easy peasy from here, hopefully. Never mind. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I got it. So I don't have anything that can restore gloom at all. Nothing. I got nothing, unfortunately. But I'm going to eat that. Show me the moves. What are my thoughts on Panera bread bowls? I'm not a Panera guy. Last time I got Panera, it was on my way back from Toronto, and it was actually pretty good at a gas station. Bread bowls generally have too much carbs, and they're not really worth it. So I'm not a big fan. Jeez. What a hot take. What a hot take. Hey, man. Big fan? Caden's a big fan. Big fan. Caden's a big fan. Big fan. That should have absolutely hit me, but okay, sure. Yes, there's one, another one down, another one bites at us. Is that it? I almost got it perfectly. The Majora's Mask. I almost got it perfect. That would have been killer if I did. Wow. That would have been killer. So there's that Lynel challenge all said and done. I thought it was like 5, but it was 4. But that last one was tough. That was tough. So there's that. Thank you very much, Jace, for supporting Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls and becoming the last hero in the book. So, there we go. Twilight Princess in the future, maybe? Listen. Yeah. Meow. I want to. Time is the thing that I need more of. My little brother is yelling at you through the TV to find a light route to restore the Gloom Hearts. You mean over here? Maybe I shall. We need time, energy, money, and particularly a video editor in order to make that happen. Working on it little by little. Oh, this guy. That's why I have him deactivated. That's why. Because you are going to be problematic. Yeah. Where am I going in life? I mean, that goes with money. I mean, yes. Go! Vertical. I really love that you can exchange the, all the different things now. The builds that you could possibly do. It's very, very cool. Love that very much. Space Hobo, hello. Now the next milestone is $34,000 for defeating trolls. We are encroaching on it. And hopefully, it will happen sooner rather than later. For anybody that is a new backer, I will... Actually, I just left all that gear there, so it's gone. Anybody who ends up becoming a new backer on the project will have dibs on how I face off against an upcoming boss. I did defeat the Lynels. They are all defeated. Those ones in the Coliseum, yes. So, if you are interested in supporting Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls tonight and helping us across that finish line, slowly but surely, and also beyond $34,000, that's how you can help us out tonight. And you get a book out of it. And you support independent creative work. This is just for a live stream today. At this rate, I would probably just redo all of Tears of the Kingdom, but do that with the enhanced Switch version of the game. Because that would probably turn out a lot better anyways. Beth, welcome. With that Switch 2 upgrade, baby. Which, upon Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls being fully funded, we will give away a Switch 2. So maybe I shouldn't have had you nuke the Switch 2 command entirely yet. But you can get a new thing up and rolling for tomorrow or something. But yeah. That's also what I got. Because I still have the pre-order. So I'm not going to let go of the pre-order just quite yet. What I need to find are Bright Blooms. Which are not these guys over here. But not too dissimilar from. How's it going tonight? Good. I just defeated 3 Lynels and a boss, which is great. Or 4 Lynels and a boss. And Jace over at Bricker Builds has gotten the final hero cameo spot in the book. So now we have no more of those left. We only have the troll spots left. Switch 2 giveaway, was it being funded in one day? Well... okay. I also... I mean, what would have happened, you know, If it got funded on day one, then absolutely would have given away a Switch 2. But now, because I still have that pre-order, and obviously getting the book across the finish line in the first place is obviously very appreciated and important. We'll have it for that as well. Unless I shouldn't give it away, and I should just get my money back. I'm also a fan of that. But I feel like giving it away would probably work out better. Make gloom food? That's too easy. I don't need to do that. I just gotta find Bright Bloom. I have to find the Bright Bloom, put it on top of the thing, and then I'm good to go. Yeah, for some reason the fishing is not opening, it's stalling. It's just literally not responding, I don't know why. You need to play I Am Bread on live stream. You need to give me $1 million. How about that? Fishing now works. There we go. It caught this time. It caught on in the bottom left-hand corner. There you go. Exclamation. Fish. Okay. Where can I find Bright Bloom? Does anybody know where I can go about finding this elusive fruit? Or am I just kind of out of luck? Also, has anybody ever, like, walked through the depths? Because I've only ever, like, flown through the depths. I rarely ever walk through like this on this ground level. Like, I never really do this. I just fly. Like, I'm never tempted to, never ever tempted to, like, walk through. You walk through the depths? I have, like, occasionally, but I generally, I haven't done this. Also, does anybody know what the depths represents? Like, why is this even here? Why are the depths even a thing? I never really actually looked into it. I know if a lot of people are into Zelda here, maybe you'll be able to tell me. Let me get my Zelda nerd. I know that the topographics of the map is like it's like inverted from where it generally is, based on Hyrule. So yeah, it's technically an inverted version of the map. I know that. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. No. Okay. Lava. Chicken. I still haven't seen Minecraft movie. And I don't know if they have a streaming date for it yet, but I'm probably just going to wait for that. Xander isn't sure either. Does anybody know why the depths are a thing? In the meantime, I'm going to go to... Man, there's multiple... Why are there multiple spots on the map for these bosses? This is wild. I'm going to go after... let's see. I'm going to go after... Are you going to load, game? It's not going to zoom in? It's not going to render the map? Okay, there we go. Is it not going to work? Is it not going to work? I can go... Yeah, over here. It's fine. I can go over here. Are you asking where they came from? Oh, I'm asking why they exist. Like, what was the whole point of the, like of the depths within the lore of the game. Was it because of something pertaining to the calamity of the castle and whatever? Was it always there? Was it formed in spite of, like, I don't know, you know? Rough, the game is only 2 years old and it's borking like that. I can't believe this game is 2 years old. I feel like I haven't played this game in like 6 years. Is that what getting old is like? As time just seems like it's just like way in the past.
Bye for now.
Like it's just everything's just so like, yes, man. All right. Oh no. Oh no. That's no bueno. That's definitely no bueno. We don't like that. We don't like that. I always thought it felt like yesterday. No, to me, things feel like they're a million years ago. Like this coming out 2 years ago. Maybe it's because there's just so much stuff that's happened in the 2 years. Like it just feels like it's happened forever ago. All right, we got Mothman over here. '2020 was 10 years long. It felt like it. That's for certain. So I think I'm supposed to light these on fire? No. Past 3 months, it felt like 3 years. Yeah, I feel that. I can feel that way. This is not what I want. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's literally just light the thing on fire and then hope for the best? All right, sure. There's still a little bit left of it in all of us. Well, I don't know about that. Oh, hopefully not that. Lightning is the best boss in this one. Yeah, I don't disagree, actually. Ooh, that acts as a shield defense system for you? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So I forget, I think it's part of the second phase, but I forgot why those pillars are right there. Now they're open. Yes, 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 yes. I remember. Yes, 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 yes. 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 No? Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay. Use the Regia? What? Oh, the shocking, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You got it. You got it. You got it. Thank you. Thank you. In range. There we go. Well, I could use it on those things too, of course, but why would I do that? You know what I mean? Why would I even bother doing that when we can do this? go right for the boss itself. Don't gotta waste any time. There we go. Nice. Shock fruit might work too. Yeah, I use the fire, which is why I thought that would be a little bit easier. When I think of a bug, it's obviously fire or electricity there. Cool. So I do like that they added in the challenges so you can go against the extra bosses if you really wanted to, and then had all that. You know why they're easier in the depths is because you have more room. And you also have generally better gear. You have better gear. You have more room. You know how to defeat the boss already. So you have, like, enough on your plate that you can kind of work with stuff. So, you know. I feel like it's generally easier there. Is there anybody that wants me to go after anything? Like, what's the most difficult thing besides the Lynel? Or is there anything else that's kind of super big? King Gleok. Oh, yes, you're right. The King Gleok. Where's that guy? Where is that guy? Gleok. Ah, he's up here. I think I defeated this guy. Maybe I did it off camera. The Gleok Dan. Go back at it. Do it again. Do the whole thing again. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Remember, you can voice your opinion for what the adventure mode Oinko should be on the newest Kickstarter update. Even if you have not supported the project yet, if you have a Kickstarter account, you can participate for free, which is pretty cool. No. All right, so I'm going to heal up, and then we should be good to go. Yeah, everything's just slogging, dude. It's all kind of slogging. Anybody have anything cool or interesting things going on tonight? Anything they, you know, excited about in life? A new development? I usually see the big thing is watching me. That's a pretty good one. Normally, I live stream every couple of days, so like everybody generally has like a big update whenever I talk about something. But because I live stream multiple days in a row, it's like, what's changed for you? Oh, nothing. Took a long nap. I'm exhausted today. Yeah, I did not get good sleep today. I took a 10-minute power nap, and then I was like, well, I have a meeting I need to be in. So then I did that, and then I went grocery shopping, and then here I am. So yeah, it's a pretty eventful day. Gonna play some basketball. Nice. We like that. That's great. What is behind me here? And I'm definitely not missing any light routes. I got everything, right? Because the map would otherwise not be filled in. So I have everything there. Have you gotten the invincibility armor from Colton? No. And I don't know what I would need to do in order to get it. So no. Not quite yet. The last time I played this game was 2023, which literally, that feels like it was 7 years ago. Yeah, I've definitely beaten this Gleok before, but that's okay. We'll give it a shot. It is very peaceful using this thing, flying all around. They're sorted by attack power. We're good. Man, this is really bad. Yeah, see? I got the fire thunder horn, all that. Yeah. Yes, I do. Very happy when you beat your first Lynel. Julian, welcome. Go! 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 Oh, well, that is definitely a lot right out the gate there. That's for sure. Yep, that's half the damage done already. Come on. Oh my goodness, really? Oh my goodness, dude. 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 There we go. Now I got a good grip on it. Yep, yep, yep. There, most annoying one. Done. Man, not bad for me not playing this game for about 2 years, eh? Doing pretty good, all things considered. Not doing too shabby. You coward. Coward. Alrighty. Oh, you're gonna make it rain down on me, eh? Yeah, you are. Yesterday definitely helped for today? Yeah, for sure. This is kind of tough. This is tough. Whoa. Basically, you just got to focus on where... Oh, man. Use key size. I will try if I can get up to where I need to be. Oh my dude, really? You gotta keep moving. Yeah, you just gotta keep moving. Or not. Dude. Dude, how do you do this? Wow. Oh, okay. Huh. Key size, eh? Peace eyes. Sure. I can beat this without even taking another foot off the ground. Watch this. Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, I'm lucky I had another one there. There it is. Nice. All said and done there. Not too shabby. Thank you for the pro gamer tips there. With the eyes, the King Gleok is down. Actually, ended up being quite a walk in the park here today. Nothing, anything more challenging than that, or was that kind of it? I feel like that might have been it. In terms of, like, difficult stuff. Surprisingly enough, I fared pretty nicely. Do the Demon King? Oh. Ganon himself? I could do that. You ran away from that one frogs? Not that they're difficult, I just didn't feel like dealing with them. It's not that it was actually a challenge. Yeah, the depths are really cool. It's just a little bit too dark. You know? But I mean, that's the entire point, right? It's very monochromatic, very gloomy. It's scary when they jump. Far too high? Yeah. Can't wait to see this on Switch too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for hanging out and being here. Started Tears of the Kingdom. I'm 2 stages in, got a far way to go. Well, hopefully this isn't too much of a spoiler for you. I'm going to go up to that light route there just because I'm bored. So, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is definitely got a lot going on. It's worth exploring every single nook and cranny, you know? Being able to explore all the things. So I can fight the Gleoks, yeah. There's a lot of cool challenges, man. Like, I have played... How long have I played this game for? Played this for... Why doesn't it show me my data? Well, Breath of the Wild is 180 hours. 330 hours. Sweet. Mamma Jamma. It doesn't say as of recently here. I've only played Mario RPG for 15 hours. That's crazy. Gonna end up replaying my entire Switch library on 2. Yeah, it's probably gonna be similar for me. You know, I really enjoy all these games, man. Look at all these games that I have over the course of my tenure here. This isn't even all of them, but it's just so much. It's so many great games and good memories and all of this. I still want to replay Luigi's Mansion 3. What's the worst? Okay, what is the Switch game that y'all regret buying the most? What do you regret buying the most out of all your titles that you got? For me, I played Pikmin 4 for like 40 minutes. Because that was when BobCon was happening in 2023. So I would say, yeah, that was regrettable because I just haven't played it. I really did not like Age of Calamity. I don't like Age of Calamity. I didn't like the gameplay. The story was good, but I really liked your Pikmin 4 video, singular. Will you ever bring it back? I have far too many games that I need to play and not enough time. Far too many games to play. Cyberpunk Sonic was my least favorite. So far, I don't regret anything. Hope it stays that way. Welcome, Squid. Yeah, I generally don't buy games that I don't like or won't play. But, yeah, that was one where I'm like, man, I just really do not rock with this. Paper Mario Origami King is hot garbage. Also, high picks. Origami King being hot garbage? What about it was hot garbage? The battle system? I mean, the battle system is different, but it's not garbage. The story was good. I have PTSD low-key from that game because I played through the first world of the game. First and half of the second world of the game for videos, and then something happened with the audio, and I had to replay all of it. And it just totally messed me up. So I have a little bit of PTSD from that. But generally, I like the game. I actually like the mechanic where you rotate the stage and stuff. How often do you live stream? 3 times a week or more. So everything that I do that is hosted on the YouTube channel, you'll see generally ahead of time. I'm trying to get better about posting the live shows ahead of time. But a schedule goes out every Monday, generally, of everything I'm doing for the week between Lego, variety games, stuff within the wheelhouse. So what we're doing ahead of Switch 2 is revisiting one game after another, and you know, as a way to reflect on the library. So we had Breath of the Wild last night, Tears of the Kingdom tonight, and then tomorrow night is going to be Splatoon 3, and then eventually we'll go back to Smash Bros. And other game, like basically the greatest hits / the ones that are the most popular. Revisit those. Animal Crossing for sure. Maybe Pokemon Legends. Skyward Sword next week. No, because I'm gonna be back Thursday, one live stream Friday, and then we got the Kickstarter finale. So yeah. How you doing today, Pix? Hopefully well. Ryan is gone Sunday through Wednesday. I am. Secret mission. Secret mission. Secret mission. Secret mission. How can I get out of here without... No, it's actually kind of difficult to get back out of the depths the normal way. Oh, that's a stack. Oh, that's a thing. That's a whatever. I don't even know what I was saying. But that's on the surface. You'll find the head of it. Favorite Zelda title? I like the story elements of Breath of the Wild, but I like the gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom better. All of the cutscenes with the after you beat each of the bosses, those stink. The bosses and the temples are way better in this one. And I'm always like it's embedded in my brain that I did the most difficult of the temples first. So, man disappears during the last week of the Kickstarter. Dude, if it weren't like a wildly cool opportunity and I didn't have people helping me, you know, Kevin helping with, you know, things, then it would definitely be a different situation, but it is absolutely very cool and very worth it, and yeah. So it's not really an exit point for what I need to do here. Well, there's an exit point here. So what does it look like on the map? Nothing. It literally looks like nothing. Awesome. So I'm going to put a marker. Oh, that's far. That's really far. Let's cruise. I don't know. Played 2 full hours of Breath of the Wild and quickly realized it wasn't for me. It's definitely not a traditional Zelda. You're not teleporting? I don't know. Yeah. You ever, well, I don't know if you can drive, but sometimes you go for a drive, not for the destination, but for the experience. You just go for a nice 40-minute drive, reflect on life, and you're like, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a wildly different Zelda game. So is Tears of the Kingdom. It's definitely not for everybody. That's for sure. I really like it. But, yeah. Oh, man. Yes, part of why I don't want to fast travel is because it's just like the loading times are horrific. Actually, let's just see. Let's just see. If I go back to here, right? Make sure you leave a like on the video if you're watching over on the Crimson Theater side of things. So, Pix is in between a whole bunch of stuff right now. What are you, forget, what are you working on your live streams here? Thank you for joining in for today. Look at this awesome loading screen. Yeah. Look at this. It's my day one Switch really cooking right now. Really, really cooking. With the sound of silence. 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 We never have a silent moment during a Bricks O'Brien live stream. It's usually always interrupted by a D or a waddle or whatever.
Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls is a children's book adventure about conquering tough situations and merciless meanies in a video game world. Everybody has dealt with bullies at some point in their lives, whether it's at work, school, behind a controller, or in a shadowy digital realm. There's always somebody that's trying to tear you down. I know it was a big struggle for me growing up and dealing with these tough situations, and I know it's a problem for children today, especially with everything online. From spotting toxic behavior to curing them with kindness, we're tackling the pro gamer tips of dealing with bullies in a way that's fun and approachable for all ages. We've returned to Kickstarter to bring our next Pro Gamer's Guide adventure to life. Snag exclusive project rewards, or even make a cameo as a hero or a troll in the book. We hope you'll join our next great adventure and defend Brick City against the forces of negativity once and for all. Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls is available to support on Kickstarter right now.
One thing I should do is I should edit that video because hero spots aren't available anymore. There's a teeny tiny island up there. Well, I see that island. There's also things that have dropped out of the sky that I don't know what they do. Bad that I have a Tears of the Kingdom Switch and I never played it. I even own the game in the official Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller. You just not play video games? You just not play the Switch? You play Roblox. You reverse them while you're on them, or talking about the stars. Well, there was certain things that were in the sky when I landed on them, and then they drop out of the sky and fall to the ground. Like it's sections of the island, and you would think they have something written on them or whatever to make it like lore bits or something, but nothing happens. You just reverse it. Oh, all right. But nothing like special happens. Nothing remarkable happens. I think they severely oversold how much you would be in the sky. I think they really oversold how much of this you'd be doing. The middle of the Sky Island, that's a quest, side quest. Found it on eBay for 80 bucks. I have a $25 eBay gift card that I haven't used it on anything. My aunt gave it to my cousin for Christmas, and she was like, I never use eBay. And I'm like, I'll just trade you for this $25 Amazon. Because I'll use eBay. I'll buy, you know, whatever at whatever point. But, yeah, still haven't gotten anything. And it's been... I just haven't seen anything that I really wanted. So I'm like, all right. Leave it, and then hopefully get something eventually, but yeah. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Just so you know, this island is at like max height. Well, I'm going to stop over here for a pit stop, right? Because I can't like stop midway through and refuel, yeah? Well, I can't make it up there. Am I cooked? Am I done? I can't go anywhere. There's nothing up here. This looks like Zelda Fortnite? What? Kaden, have a good night. Yeah, so I should have gone over here first. I'm going to do that. Whoops. Anybody play the newest season of Fortnite? I need to update my version of Fortnite. I haven't played in a very hot minute. I've just been... Put a travel medallion up there. It's nice to skydive and listen to the music. Listen to the radio. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, I just had a graphical glitch on my Switch. That's amazing. Yeah, this guy right here. This guy. That guy right there. All right. Bam. We have a target, y'all. We have a target. This is the fun. Isn't this fun? As a Star Wars fan, I've been very into the new season of Fortnite. I think Zach bought all the tiers. And it's like, dude, you play Fortnite once every 3 months. He's probably like, yeah.
Thank you so much for all the fun, but now it's done.
You got up there with your helicopter? Well, I gotta get up there with the most iconic vehicle the game's ever seen. This thing. It's like the bike. The hover bike. Randy Rue, welcome. You got up there from the ground with your helicopter? Well, how did you do that? Oh, you had to probably supercharge it. That was a weird sound coming out of my... coming out of the thing. What is that music? Can you guys hear that? It's like a... The trick is to keep it in circles when the battery gets low, rewind, recharge. Love that they have stuff from each era. I really worried they would outright ignore the sequel trilogy because of the fan backlash. Oh, that is max height. Jeez, dude. Jeez. So I am not one of those sequel trilogy fans. So you can't you won't get any sympathy from me, unfortunately. Danny, welcome. I'm currently going to a giant sky island in the sky because I've done basically all the most difficult bosses besides Ganon, and nobody suggested anything better to do. And I said for any new backers we would enhance the battle challenge that we've done. So I beat all the Lynels with like dropping like all my best gear, and I still won. And then now here I am. So am I winning in life? That's subjective. Am I winning in this game? That is also subjective. But thank you for being here. Have I ever been on this island? As opposed to the Sky Island in the ocean? Yes. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Probably not. Are you serious? Are you really serious? There's no way. I have to make it. You have Zonai cores, you can charge it. That one? Yeah, it is. I have 108. I have hundreds of them, basically. Just to get rid of them. Yeah. Yeah. That'll do it. Thank you. Thank you. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. This is really pretty. Look at that. Good call. Good call. Remaster Chief, you go into packs. Yeah. I think it was actually... I think it was this island. I think I stepped on the center, and then it fell all the way down, and then it just did nothing. But this is cool. This is very, very cool. It's a side quest? Is it really? Should I try it? The things in the middle are a part of it. Oh, are there multiple ones? Is that why? That might be why. I'll place a travel medallion here, yeah. I meant to dive. That's not what I meant to do. King Gleok fight? Well, I already did it. This is really nice. Man, they did a lot with this map. Do we think that they're going to do a third game using this map? Do we think that's going to be a thing? I don't know, man. I'm not too sure. Oh, I was saying, are you going to PAX? I'm going to be going on Friday. Yeah, this guy right here. It's etched in Hyrulean text you can't read. Well, I think I started the side quest. Oh. They should do a third, complete the Triforce. But what could they add to this to make it that much bigger? You do more of the sky stuff. There's 12 of them total that you just have to like drop out of the sky. Interesting. You do more stuff in the sky for sure. Probably more stuff in the ocean, right? I mean, no, they kind of... Oh, did I just never do these? Did I just never do that shrine? That's weird. Kenny Omega from Final Fantasy will be there. Oh. Yeah, I got a couple people that I think I'd want to see. I haven't bought a ticket, and I also did not apply for a creator badge. I didn't apply for any panels. I didn't do anything. They said there's no DLC for this because they believe they've exhausted creative possibilities of this world, or something along those lines. Exhausted the creative possibilities. I get that, but, you know, I think if you're trying, yeah, you could do like dimension, like I think if you lock the people that make this game in a room long enough, they will come up with something. They'll come up with something. I think that's just kind of the nature of how it would be. I stand by my original theory that was like Breath of the Wild was like the halfway point of the series, halfway point of the main story, and it's obviously one continuous story. But yeah, did I just never do this? It was orange instead of blue. And yeah, obviously developers lie in that sense, but they probably found it more profitable. Let's say put your business hat on. You say, all right, well, we're not going to do DLC for this because we're going to do a new game eventually. Right? We're going to do a new game, third game. And just do it up. But do you have to lock them in? I mean, you know, if you put me in a room long enough, I'll come up with a billion ideas. Maybe not good ones, but... Map is being reused for imprisoning war. That's also a thing, yeah. Do you tie them? You attach it? Oh! I forgot that's the thing. Oh! Would have been crazy if on the Switch 2 version, walking into the shrine through the portal would have been seamless. Oh, that would have been sweet! That would have been cool. Too bad it doesn't have the power of a PlayStation 5, though. But you're right, that would be totally sweet. Totally, totally sweet. Okay, so... That would have been dope. God of War Ragnarok, best loading screen of all time. Scroll. Yeah, of them just walking between walls. Yeah, I don't remember this challenge at all. Did I just not do this shrine? I must have, like, marked them all off for me to do them as part of the series, and then I just didn't get to it. Where's my easy button? Where's my easy button? Bam. Look at that. Yeah, I had a bunch of them still orange. I probably plan on doing that and then... Yeah. It's a lot cooler than it was in Breath of the Wild. What's the completed armor set, if you don't mind saying? So close to 34,000. What's for dinner? I had oh, Zonai Link. I think I remember that. I had dinner earlier. I had some leftover tacos, and then there was I went to the store and I got chicken tenders and fries because I was just like, whatever was on that hot. Basically, the thing that was like, you know, like they have like a hot bar basically, where it's like it's prepackaged but like fresh food. Think you're gonna do them all, the other shrines in a live stream or video? Yeah. Do all the yellow shrines? Sure. It's that. Oh, you know what'd be great right now? Just to spark conversation, because this is clearly a much more chill night than I was anticipating. Not because it's boring. I don't know what I thought. Maybe it was going to be more of a challenge. I don't know. If anybody has a must-answer question, now is the time. Now would be a great time for a must-answer question. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to do... Dinner was a big poke bowl for you? Very nice. I was going to say... Whoa, the menu wasn't even loading, dude. That's wild. It wasn't even loading. Crazy. What happened? Look where the light roots are? Yeah. That's what I was advised on, for sure. You know, I've never had a Pokeball. It hasn't necessarily appealed to me. But what do I know, you know? Whole lot of nothing. This guy's just chilling. Hey, man. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Take the splash fruit. Have a ball, guy. Have a great old time. Enjoy your splashy splash fruit. Now that's refreshing with the fruit, and now my limbs are better. Thanks for the save. You gonna try to kill me? No, you're not. All right, bye. See ya, bucko. Onto the front you go. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem. Big old problem. Let's do this instead. How about this? We go this way instead. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Who needs Amazon Prime when you got that? Never mind. Oh, never mind. Wait. Let me cook. Give me a second, all right? I got this. This is how you're supposed to do it. Come on. Yes. See? Told. Get something with a cockpit? No. That's too easy. Cool. What are you up to tonight besides fishing? Told you. Who needs Amazon Prime? Come on. Yeah. Go. He's got to maintain the direction. There we go. There's a dragon nearby. There's a dragon. That's how you know. Please don't do a gust of wind and knock me off my feet, please. Please, it's so close. The amount of hours I have in this game, check how many. It doesn't say for me right now. I don't know why. But sure, it's a lot. Probably 100 hours. Something like that. And then we're going to abandon ship in 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Professional. What a professional I am. Look at that. I do like these challenges, the ones that you gotta fetch the crystal and stuff for. But what I think I realized for a lot of videos and stuff, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to show the whole process of them, which is why I was like, oh, I'm not really gonna bother doing this, or I'm gonna like speed through it and make sure that I'm, you know, keeping it as snappy as I can. But, you know, just a random aside. Raru's blessing. Sure. Why not? Give me that. It won't let me. You ever gonna do Undertale or Deltarune series? I feel slightly defeated when somebody asks me if I'm gonna play a game, because it reminds me how behind I am. It's not to say that I don't want to play it. Wow, the loading time. But yeah, 300 hours in this game. Dang, 300 hours. All right, let's try another. And another one down, another one down. Let's go over here. The Ogim Shrine. Oh. Crazy that Brian doesn't probably know Raru from Ocarina of Time. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. I have zero clue. I haven't played Ocarina of Time. I still haven't played Majora's Mask. I haven't played Link Between Worlds or Skyward Sword to completion or Twilight Princess. I never said I was a big fan. I just said I was a fan. I said I was just willing to, you know, anyways. But do. Oh. All right, can I just walk in? Yeah, I can. Oh, that's weird. Why didn't I finish it? It's marked as love Twilight Princess so much I hope they take inspiration from the game for the movie. They're unfortunately going to do whatever they want to do. Why did I not just claim the blessing?
The blessing.
Probably because I wanted to show it on camera that I was doing it. That's probably why. Totally different thing there. Well, there's 4. I'll at least go for one more here, because that was kind of lame. If they do Breath of the Wild, the shipping is going to be crazy. Like they make a Breath of the Wild inspired movie. I don't think they can pull that off, because Breath of the Wild is such a experience And so is Tears of the Kingdom. Like, you really have to experience what these games are. And in order to convey the vibe of what they are, I don't think you can do that as effectively in a movie. So I really think you're going to see more in line of, like what was saying before, with Twilight Princess or a more traditional Zelda game. So that way you can actually get a cohesive story out of it. You know, you can try to get the ambiance if you were doing like a show or something, but to do a movie, you know, it'll be like a generic Zelda story. Yeah, they're going to keep it fair weather. They're not going to go into the weeds on a lot of stuff quite yet. They're establishing this franchise for general movie people. So I think you're going to get characters from games and nods and stuff, but you're going to get something original. Excited about Wind Waker on Switch too. You know, it's wild to me that they just don't port the Wii U version. I don't understand why they don't do that. Maybe because they feel pressure to also remaster Twilight Princess to go with it. But they already have the HD version done. And if you're putting it on Switch Online, you're probably not going to have it be its own game, because people would rather pay probably for Switch Online than to actually do the game. Like, you're not going to get a Thousand Year Door on the virtual console. Definitely not, because they want you to buy the game. Which, I mean, it looks beautiful, so I mean, I personally wouldn't have cared. But I'm a sucker for that anyways. A launching device. The Oru Muak Shrine. Just $48 away from a brand new level of support for Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls. $34,000. Crazy. Ka-chow. First try. First try. Yo, is this going to be the Donkey Kong minecart roller coaster for Epic Universe? Is that what this is? Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Meow, 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 do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, yep, yep, do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, meow, 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 meow. All right, so that guy there is for no reason. That guy's for no reason. We're just going to dive in and use our Universal Fast Pass. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, I know what to do. You know what I really want to do, actually? Here's something that I want to do with my life before I turn 40. That is not related to videos. That is not related to my career. Are you guys ready for this? I know what I want to do. At least one thing I want to do. Eat pizza, ice cream, and sleep in that order. No, I want to go to the Arctic and see penguins in their natural environment. Now, in order to do that, you need to take an Antarctic cruise specifically for voyages out of Buenos Aires. And they are not cheap at all. That was super easy. They are not cheap at all. So it's definitely like by the time I'm like 40. I want to do that. But that is a life goal of mine. I want to go see penguins in their natural environment. You can do a cruise like that. It's like it's like $8,000 for everything. Like $8,000. It's crazy. But as a once in a lifetime opportunity, do that. I that is absolutely something I want to do. So now all of my advertisements on Instagram are like, hey, are you thinking about an Alaskan cruise right now? And I'm like, I'm actually not. Now that you say it, it's actually not what I'm going to be doing. Too cold for me? Captain Krabs, welcome. Brian's done his research. By done my research, I mean ask ChatGPT and go on the National Geographic website. But they make you stay in like bunks of 2, 3, or 4. And if you stay with like, you know, you and one other person, it's like $16,000 each. If you have 4 people staying in a room, so you plus 3 people, it's like $7,000. So it's not cheap. No, there's no way of doing it cheap. Cheap is not happening. We'll see what we can find. Of course, the Holvics pop out of the lurk there. Welcome, Earl and Emney. Hope you're doing well there, Captain Krabs. When you rated into science, so there was a moment in somebody else's stream. I hid my partner badge, which I guess it hides it no matter what. Really, another one of these? It hides it no matter what channel you go in afterward until you undo the decision. So as you rated him, okay, cool. He was asking me about the Kickstarter for Pro Gamers Guide to Defeating Trolls, but then he was going on about like, don't ever hide your partner badge around me, Brian. Yarr. I'm like, so you rated at a wonderful time. What was it, last night? Oh, I was in chat last night. That happened. Sounds like balloons. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I have no shame about my partner badge or whatever. Otter, welcome. Some people on Twitch view if you have a partner badge, you go in somebody else's channel, it is indirectly you advertising your own channel, which it's absolutely not. Some people feel that way. That's on them. But keeps telling people I'm doing a partner push, even though I'm not. Yeah, there was a partner push that happened here this time. Pretty much, yeah, this time last year. And we're in the thick of it right now, this time last year. And got it on June 26th, 2024. Lauren, welcome. Sounds like jealousy. No, it was not a air of jealousy. Not okay, I hid it in somebody else's chat because it was a bit we were all doing. Me and somebody else, and then I forgot to turn it back on. It's a whole thing. Nobody's salty, nobody's whatever. Oh, the people that say they hide it? Well, like you should hide it? Yeah, I get that. You little hooligan. Yar. I'll wait to finish my thought until after the ads are done. Isolated, leave it on so I can harass you. But yeah, like, yeah, some people feel that way. I definitely don't feel that way. But yeah, like a partner push is definitely, it can mess with your psyche a lot. And I'm glad that we are past that point. And I will say it's definitely made conversations and situations easier. The Jikais Shrine. So, you know, it's not the end-all, be-all of a Twitch broadcast or otherwise, but, you know. Did a partner push years ago. It was a mess. I guess you got to define a mess. Like, just stressful, you know. I went insane during the partner push, more insane than usual. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to get caught up in numbers, meaning that you are, you know, not XYZ. It's not what that means at all. But I was more so, the thing about the partner push and unlocking partner in general is like, what does it take to bring my very best to the table consistently and intentionally? And some people don't quite know what that means for them. You know, they're always growing as a person, as a creator, as whatever, right? So, you know, trying to like figure it out and hope that people felt compelled enough to want to stick around was the most challenging part. Oh, view botting, that sucks. Yeah, not a fan of that. Well, that certainly doesn't mean that you should never do it again. If you were ever in a position where you wanted to go for it, you had like, so what really helped me actually, what really the number one thing that helped me that nobody ever does, ever. Nobody does this. And I think it's foolish. Nobody does like one blog post or a website or a page of your website or a something dedicated to like, I'm doing this thing. This is the impact it can have on what I do. Here's what's in it for you. Blah, 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 blah. And that helped me tremendously. So when people asked like, yo, what's going on? Go to this website and look at all the information. That was changed everything. Website giveaways, set schedule. Yeah. It was the most locked in that like I had been with Twitch. Which is really how I think everybody should do it. You know, if you go into it with a plan and be intentional about what you want to put out into the world, I think that's the number one way to do it. A set schedule? I know, right? Well, and everybody's different. Correct me if I'm wrong. You have kids. So that is totally, you know, two different things, right? I'm a single guy. Gotta answer to anybody except myself, technically, you know? So what am I doing here and in my life? I don't know. Kind of broke my spirit. Lost a lot of interest in streaming after that. Yeah. That's why we have Pro Gamer's Guide to Defeating Trolls, because that's about all the trolls that try to tear you down. Make you feel like a Goomba. It's exactly why this is our next story. Because of those unfortunate situations. So, not to be Mr. Hashtag shill, but it's the truth. Do I have kids? Yeah, exactly. You know, you're really gonna like... Oh, that's what I do. You're gonna like... ignore your kids to live stream? I wouldn't recommend that. I've seen what it does to people. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. So. But yeah, you know, I've said similar things to more, like, I want more and more. Out of my face, kid, I'm screaming here. I'm screaming here. I'm on my partner push. I want my fancy badge. I want my fancy badge. Get out of here, Declan. I don't care. Can you please heat up some chicken nuggets for me? Are you gonna go to my soccer game? Okay, for your soccer game. Ken has kids, yes. But he also has his entire life basically revolved around what he's able to do, and he works with his wife to make it happen. Like, that's also his full-time gig. So perhaps for Captain Krabs, it's not. Perhaps, you know, whatever. How do I get out of here in life? And, you know, if you really want to make it a priority, you'll find a way to make it work. And if not, that's totally fine. Hello? Oh, okay. Work a full-time job on top of everything, so that burns me out? Yup. I get that, man. Is what you do public information? I'm just curious. Yoink. That's our clip for the next St. Jude Scissor Reel. Oh no, I know exactly the clip. I know for a fact what the clip is going to be that I'm going to give St. Jude. I already know what it's going to be. Senior marketing artist in the game industry. Oh, look at you with the really nice job. Really cool job. Look at you. Wow. I work with video games all the time. No, that's super cool. That's very cool. Amor, can we get a fancy shout out for Amor? He is actually a game developer in the games industry. And I don't know for certain what he's working on, or it's not public information, but he is a very cool guy that you should follow. And he is actually celebrating his affiliate anniversary on Saturday. So I will appear. I thought I was live streaming, but I guess I didn't put it on the schedule. And then I'm going to be joining him for a little while. So he is one of our coordinators for Team Stand Up Builders. So he is the creator success lead. So he's in charge of making sure everybody feels good about what their Tiltify campaign is, and if there's any questions or suggestions for goals and blah, 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 blah. He does all that stuff. So Krabs, you might connect with him on video game stuff. He also does a podcast called Crossing the Streams, which he highlights creators of all sizes and backgrounds. So if that is something you'd be interested in, he is always looking for new people to be on that. And he takes a lot of pride in highlighting cool people. So give him a follow and tell him the number 2 streamer on Twitch recommended you, because obviously you're number 1. Tell him the number 2 live streamer on Twitch recommended, and he'll know it's me. Tell him it's number 2. He'll know it's me. I wonder if some people think I'm serious when I say stuff like that. They probably do. They probably do, and they just don't tell me, because why would they?
Yo, Brian's really full of himself. I don't really understand why anybody watches him.
This is a sarcasm alert.
I'm gonna die! You're not number 2? Matt Mellish is number 2, actually. His opinions are number 2, you know what I mean? Hup! Lol. Disappointed I'm not going to see some people at Brickworld Chicago, man. He's one of them. You're one of them, Lauren. Probably a number 2, my number, along with 3 or 4 other numbers, yes. All the numbers. Any numbers in chat? Yeah, we got some big numbers for Pro Gamers Guide. everything goes back to the book. Everything goes back to the book. I'm gonna die. Oh, Misty Eye. Lemur, welcome. Go get yourself a copy of the book. There's Karen Day. We are disappointed, but we will party without you. Oh, I don't get to see the Holvik family. No! Dang. Apparently, they're doing a Ninjago premiere at Brickworld. I kind of saw that on their socials. They're like,
Calling all ninjas. We have a brand new world premiere. World premiere.
Like, whoa. Whoa. Hey, yo. Gonna miss Steve also? Steve. That guy. You guys are, I mean, I was gonna say you're gonna have to find your own social buffer without me. You guys know, you know how to talk to people. You guys make friends, I feel like, fairly quickly. It was Emney who recommended you should go to Oga's Cantina and just like meet people, and I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I do that when I have a 35-minute timer to meet new friends? That's not in Pro Gamer's Guide to making friends. A 35-minute timer in Oga's Cantina. I don't remember writing that in the book. That's wild. Awesome. Us. Having a night. Yes, that means Awesome Us is departing for the night, which is totally okay. What do I do with my life? What am I doing? That's not it, Chief. Not even a little bit, dude. Not even a wee bit. Oh, here's a question for the Laser Letters family. What was the best food, item, or experience at Epic Universe? Quick service or otherwise. I've heard rumors about this mac and cheese cone. Or was it something else? What do I do? It's only 5:45? Well, for you it is. It's almost 9 p.m. where I'm at. Oh, I'm a Goomba and a cake. What else is new? The line was always over 50 minutes for a cone? That is wild. I figured it out. I'm just being a Goomba. Nice. Okay. I just literally did it again.
Totally figured it out. I think you got it down, Brian. I think you got it. I think you got it. Dad. You got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Bazinga. Awooga. Wowee. That should not have taken me a half an hour.
Brian.
Thanks, Amor.
Good job.
May the blessing of light granted upon you. Upon you.
Yeah, I was talking about Epic Universe. Well, I did a lot of shrines, beat a lot of bosses. We had a lot of really cool support for the book tonight. So I consider that a successful night. I actually have to edit a video together for release tomorrow pertaining to the Cuddles life-size or brick-built model. So that's what I have to do momentarily here while I do all the rest of the things here. So, last chance tonight, if you would like to support in any way you can. Really just ate kids' meals, but the dessert in the Great Hall was called Catch of the Day. It was chocolate mousse covered in chocolate shell shaped of a fish. Oh! Wow, that sounds immaculate. That sounds unbelievable. Oh, what I want to do to have those calories right now. Incredible. It looked cool and was good. Excellent. So thank you for joining me tonight. Tomorrow is going to be Splatoon 3 over some Turf War, some other stuff, celebrating all the different Nintendo Switch games that have released since the game system is launched. So we've had Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. We'll do Splatoon 3 and many others before June 5th. One thing to look forward to for sure is going to be a 48 race Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament. It'll be the biggest tournament you could possibly do to end off Mario Kart 8 Deluxe being played through what I do here. So until then, and until Splatoon 3 tomorrow night, thank you for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing out with me as always. This is where I say goodbye to the YouTuber people, and we raid out over on Twitch. So see you for Splatoon 3 or anything else in the near future very, very soon. Have a good rest of your night. And for everybody who's sticking with me on the raid through the Twitch side of things, thank you so much.